Can you hang out to me? You can drink it. I can't drink it with my helmet on. Can't do it. I forgot which car I was looking for.
It's all right.
Good. Busy day today.
Oh, I bet. Busy for you guys.
Oh yeah, I've been out here 10 hours the last 2 days too.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we're doing Army Corps training.
Oh.
That's in our Crown Vics and armored vehicles.
So you're like pitting cars and telling Secret Service people how to drive when everything goes wrong?
Well, yeah. They do barricade breaches and things like that. So you ram cars and you pit cars, spin them out in front of you, and learn some evasive driving moves.
Which would you rather do, that or this?
I like doing both.
From an instructor, really?
Yeah, I like doing both.
Wow.
Well, this is more of a motorsports roots thing, and that's where I come from. A lot of the instructors, they come from military and law enforcement, and the skills transfer, but they're different. So if you're ever interested, we've got accident avoidance classes here, evasive driving courses that you can sign up as part of the general public, and you just go on the BSR site and you do all that fun stuff.
That might be fun.
Yeah, just go on the BSR site. You probably the EDC is a 2-day course.
Mm-hmm.
Usually during the week. I don't know the cost of it, but that's a little bit more advanced. And that's where you do the pit maneuver, which is you drive up next to the car and you push them and spin them out.
Right.
And you do everything in our cars, not
No. Yeah, I understand. That's why they're a little banged up.
Well, no, we don't do the pit maneuvers in those. We got junkers for that.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was here driving around Friday, I had a Buick. What is it? Buick.
Like a Riviera or something?
No, it's a bigger one. The Park Avenue.
Oh, the Park Avenue.
And I went and practiced a new part of the section with that. And that thing wallows, soft suspension wallows really badly. So it's like you learn the transitions and weight transfer.
Last session of the day, so be smart. Okay?
Oh yeah, it's
Got
first session in 2.
Got it.
Be smart.
Be smart. It gets hot and brain fade happens.
Yep. Now, the only thing I'm wondering about is now people are going to be going by me. Well, maybe.
We'll see.
So we'll see.
I don't think you're going to see a huge speed differential, in my experience, between driving with you 2 sessions today,
Mm-hmm.
and also with what Group 2 does, is that you'll probably see less speed differential. Go on out there. You may actually see a little less speed differential, and I don't think it's going to be radically different for you.
Because everybody's a little bit more evenly matched?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
Just wait and see. I don't see it being a huge difference for you. Hopefully there's more experienced drivers out here, so you're going to have people doing less things that worry you, or it's like, why are they doing that? Should I be doing that? But still, it's up to you to maintain focus and drive your own life.
Understood.
Everything we've been doing all day long. Yellow flag the first lap at least, so maintain that. This is where we're picking up a little gravel over there, new pavement, spewing out some extra gravel, but be aware of the track conditions. bit of push in the rear end.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Just get your transition smooth. And remember when we talked about weight transfer of the car?
Right.
Let the car, the suspension, load up, neutralize, and then get the transfer to help you when you're transferring from side to side. If you can get that to transfer evenly along with your turn-in point, then that makes you smoother.
Understood. Oh, I missed it.
Well, no, not really. I think you didn't miss it by much if you did. That felt pretty good.
Casualty of the day?
Don't say that word.
I didn't mean casualty. Sorry. Bad choice of words.
No, we did have a serious incident here about a month ago.
I heard of that.
Yeah.
Let's scrub a little speed off there. That's better.
Yeah. And there you go. Get yourself into your apex. Get yourself exiting, and there you go. Nice. The edge of the track, and I thought your entry was good. The trick with the high horsepower cars and more torque is getting that weight transfer to happen smoothly, because if you get that smoothly and you can accelerate smoothly, the car stays put and stays seated. It doesn't want to skip out.
Right.
Or less likely to skip out, or you're going to break if the car jerks around, you're more likely to break the wheels loose. And in your case, it's probably going to be the rear wheels.
Brakes are working well today. I put a brake duct cooling kit on.
That helps. It's bringing cooling in there.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're not fading on you?
No, not at all. They didn't fade before, but they
got a little spongy.
Maybe they were starting to fade.
Did you the same brake pads?
No, different brake pads.
Okay, so the brake pads can make a difference. The compound of the brake pads.
Right.
I think you said you went to racing pads and street pads.
Yes.
That's going to make a big difference. And also the cooling kit is a great idea because that keeps the rotors cool and that keeps the calipers cool, which keeps your fluid cool. And you don't want to boil your fluid because once you boil the fluid,
you're done then.
You're done. You got nothing. Dirt spot. I think that works a little better for this car.
Yeah,
straight line braking, turning in at the cone. There you go.
I think that was a tad or
no. The last time you were late in that turn-in, you drove it down to the cone pretty much. Oh, nice. Well, you get your hand set. That's 3 corners in one.
Man, I love a supercharger.
It is a fun thing.
Little ABS kicking back at me, by the way.
Well, if you're going in there and it's downhill, so downhill braking, you're gonna, the wheels will want to break loose a little sooner. Because, when you're going downhill, you got less weight on your front wheels, which reduces the traction available and your braking efficiency. those things are 50-50 weight ratio, front to back, basically mid-engine cars.
Oh shoot, I can't keep up with that.
Well, you're closer to 60-40.
Yeah, on a good day.
But you know, you're doing pretty darn well even around the corners with them. At this point in time, it tends to get to, you know, hot day. You know, if they've been out all day long, same as you had, it gets down to just maintaining the focus and having a good plan. So you just caught right up to them into those corners.
Oh, that's cool. And it gets a little spoiler coming up.
Oh yeah, I think it's 80 miles an hour that thing comes up or something like that, or 70.
That's cool. I dig that.
That gives them a little more
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 80.
I think it's 80. I know
It is. Going 80. I love
Yeah.
it. I peaked tomorrow.
Okay, that's what I thought it was, because I know the old 6 Series BMWs, I think it was an M6.
Right?
Did
Did
it
it
hit you? Sorry?
Did it have a mechanical rear spoiler as well?
No, but at 80 the windows went up automatically.
Oh, that is true.
For aerodynamics. Yeah, leave it to the Germans, man.
That's right, man. You can't mess with them. If you can afford their technology, you can't mess with them. Yeah, see, if these guys come through here so hot, I can't.
Well, I mean, they're at least 1,000 pounds lighter, 50-50 weight ratio, and that is a rhythm section of weight transfer. They have a lot less weight that they have to transfer, and its front wheels and rear wheels are evenly loaded.
Right.
It's hard to compete with that, but you're not really losing much to it.
No, and I catch them right here every time.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, depending on configuration of cars, they're going to be better in different spots that you can. But you're driving a better line through here without a doubt, at least in my opinion. Not only because I've been working with you online, but you know, if you're keeping up with the Caymans,
You must be doing something right.
and you're a piece of Detroit iron, I'm liking it.
That's how we roll. There's an STI coming up on me.
Get up to them. Maybe you'll make them a little nervous. Chasing somebody, that's a common thing that happens. You forget about everything you're doing and what makes you quick, and you start focusing on the other car in front of you.
I'm watching my cones. I know what I do through here. I know what works. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Right? Focus. Breathe.
No passengers, even though it's tempting. Just follow him. He did. That's why his instructor was waving him off inside.
Okay.
I agree. He gave me the point by. There you go. You'll get it now. That's a natural reaction. That may be a passing zone in the future.
But not here.
Not today.
Okay.
So the driver's reaction, I can't blame him too much. He wanted to give you the point by. Your reaction, getting a point by, you're going to do it, but this instructor waved him off at the same time as I was going, no. He got rules.
Gotcha.
And everything worked out just fine.
There you go. That's a little bit better.
There you go. See, now you're not chasing somebody, you're driving your own car. when you get to that little straight piece between the two cones after the hump and you get your braking done, you know, it's a little bit more of an, that was a late end, I mean, early apex, which kind of pinches your exit. Alright, downhill braking.
I'm going to let this Corvette by. Does he go by on the left?
He'll go by on the left, so you go on the right and you point him by. Stay on line. You always let the passing car go, they go off on passing.
Got it. That's better.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. Breathe, focus. And that's one of the things that is like when you're, if you're ever get into racing or any kind of performance driving, you need to make sure you have places you can relax, you can breathe and gather yourself and refocus.
Absolutely.
And the straightaways are the perfect things, and also like check your oil temperature, water temperature, make sure nothing's cooking up on you.
Make sure
That was that was much better in my opinion this time. That felt a lot better coming into that
It
left-handed.
felt smoother. It felt better.
Yeah.
It felt nicer. Yeah. Look at those cone. Look at those cones.
And keep your eyes up. Plan your path. There you go. Brake, yeah. You obviously got your car signed off by Rich.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. See how everything kind of slows down and there becomes a natural rhythm from your first session of the day to this point in time? And then the next time you're out here, so you're turning to the right on that last spoon a little earlier.
Is that helping me or hurting me?
It's hurting you.
It feels like I'm slowing down there.
You are slowing down. That's why I'm pointing it out. It's slowing you down because what you're doing is you're turning it a little early and you're making a tighter radius, and that time a little bit of tire skid, not bad. But getting a little bit of that tire skid, that's not helping you.
Okay.
That was good. You had a couple early apexes there by a couple of feet, and that time you nailed it. Nice.
I'm going to let the little Miata go.
You gonna let the little Miata go?
Yeah.
That's awful nice. Might have to give him a little help. There you go.
Yeah, I never thought about it.
No, but you thought about it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, how can he get around the track so fast, Marty?
Might have a supercharger in them too. The Miatas have a lot of trick multi parts that are available. And
Okay.
it's a much lighter car, better balanced car.
He goes wide here.
Well, it's a different line.
Okay.
There you go.
That's better.
That's better.
A little hot here. See, now when I go through that turn better, connecting to the next one, I'm coming in hotter.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna, because you're carrying more speed through the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So that, it does, and it's like, so you need to recognize and recompute your line and your speed and your braking, which, you're you're doing fine with. There's changes that you're seeing. You know, like if you miss an apex, you have to kind of like correct for that the rest of the complex.
We're about out of gas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes fast on track. You know, there's gas pumps here in case you know, I assume you got a ways to go when you leave.
Yeah. I'll get some gas going here.
Okay.
We got for another lap or so. We're going 2 laps, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the session. Whenever, you know.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to run out of gas on the track.
Okay, no, that's
No. That benefits no one.
Well, no, it just makes our day a little longer, getting you some gas and getting you going again.
Yeah, that's... See, I'm carrying more speed through here.
Right, and that's nice and smooth. And the transitions were smooth, but there's no... The car wasn't bouncing or skipping. And that's where the smoothness comes in. You're going to be compromised.
You're going to be compromised. That's a good way. That's a better way to put it.
Well, part of the EDC courses too, we do like attack recognition, and then there is some, scripted attacks that you drive through, and we evaluate how well you react to them. And that's really a lot for the military guys. About all that stuff, so if you're interested in something like that, I think you might enjoy it. Or if you think you might enjoy it, you should look into it.
I think it'd be interesting. It'd be a lot of fun.
Up, see, there.
Yeah, it messed me up for that one. You're right.
Yeah,
I see it.
And that's one of the things I look for advancing somebody into 2, even 2I. Is being able to self-critique, because then you're going to basically on the road being solo, where you don't have an instructor giving you that critique. But even when you go into regular group 2 and you come to a FAT, you can ask for an instructor if you want to have that, critique brought back to you, or just like work with you if you're at a new track or another track you're less familiar with, and get that coaching. So that's all part of that program.
Yeah, getting the gas in that earlier there.
Yeah. Which carries all the way down to your braking point.
But I'm about out of gas. So
all right. Well, if you want to pull under bits, you make the call.
Yeah, we're gonna call this one.
Yeah. All right. That's fine.
Great time though. Holy
Just out the window. Let them know in case somebody else is coming. Okay. Good.
Wow. Drop you over here.
Yeah. Right here is fine. By the barrel's good.
Okay.
Let's see. I can fill out your card again. That way everybody knows you were here once again. Obviously, I'm still